to my studio. Al Sapienza, what a great guy. Wish him all the best. I tell you, this should be like the late night gong show. Well, my next guest up, he was supposed to be on 2014. He's here tonight. He's an American hip-hop producer, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, original member, Public Enemy, the Bomb Squad. Let's give a late night welcome for Keith Shocklee. Right.
All right.
What's going on, brother?
Oh,
you finally got here.
Finally got here, man.
We've been playing tennis for the last year, right?
I know, playing tennis. You know, a lot of things, a lot of projects we're working on.
Listen, that's all right. You're here. That's all that matters.
It's good, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
And you were born in Roosevelt, New York?
Roosevelt, New York, man. Roosevelt, New York.
DJing at an early age, right?
At an early age. You know, Roosevelt's kind of a special place. You know, it's where it's kind of where you know, I grew up with Eddie Murphy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did you know him?
Yeah. We used to hang out together all the time.
He was a crazy bastard back in the day.
Crazy guy, man. It's pretty funny. He used to like come DJ with us.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Every now and then, because he'll work out some of his routines on our show.
So he was a big Public Enemy fan,
Big Public, yeah. Actually, he was at the we threw a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame party out in L.A. Came in and hang out with us.
Wow.
Yeah, we go way back, man.
But what is Eddie now? Mid-50s or almost 60?
He's mid-50s, like about a year older than me. Yeah. I'm 25, so.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna be 30 this year. It's all good.
Yeah.
Now, what got you into the music business? What gave you the itch when you were younger?
Like late 60s, our neighbor had a band, and we thought it was interesting. But I really didn't care about it too much. I like records, but in Roosevelt, we had a little DJ program.
Oh.
And I was like in around 8th grade. And so, you know, was learning how to be DJs, actually mimicking our radio jocks that was on the air back then.
DJ classes?
Well, it was, yeah, kind of, yeah. But it was
more or less
just
for radio or no?
No, it was just like a program that we had in our youth center.
Okay.
So it was most of the stuff that as kids we was just doing. We didn't know what it was becoming, and it was just something to do fun.
Hobby.
As a hobby kind of thing. So then it just, as the years went on, it just progressed. You know, the DJ scene and the disco world came into play. But on Long Island, you know, we had we were sort of mimicking and understanding what the guys in the Bronx was doing. So from there, we just started, you know, me and my brother started with there, a couple of other members, you know, and then I hooked up with Chuck, or Chuck hooked up with us.
Now, was that the beginning of the Bomb Squad?
That was the beginning of Spectrum City.
Oh, okay.
See,
I never heard of that.
Yeah, so this was our DJ crew. So like even in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction, you know, Chuck stated that we was DJs first.
Okay.
So we was DJs first, then we had a radio show at Chuck's Delphi radio station.
All right.
So this is when Def Jam had just got a deal with Columbia Records. So now with Def Jam and Rick Rubin, who's from Long Island too, you know, so they used to send the artists there to our radio show. Run DMC which wasn't on Def Jam, but we gave them their first interview on radio ever. This was 1983.
And you guys were about the same time.
Yeah, it was about the same time. So we came a little bit later, and then the Beastie Boys used to come to our radio station, LL Cool J used to come to our station, because back then, rap music wasn't on radio 24. You had to figure out where they're going to.
No,
so
it was tough.
It was kind of tough. So we had a Monday night show. And then after that became kind of big, you know, Rick Rubin wanted to sign Chuck. And that's the start of Public Enemy.
Now, when Public Enemy first hit the music scene, it turned people's heads. There was nothing like that around, and it was very controversy.
Yeah.
So, I mean, bring me back to that time. I mean, when that all...
That time. Well, basically, as DJs and promoters, and we got the situation with Def Jam, we had to find an angle. You know, most of it was about an angle. But we was always pro-conscious, pro-black at the same time in our neighborhood. And it was something that no other artist was doing. It was a brag and boast.
Nothing.
Kind of. There was nothing like it. So we set out with something to prove, and then mainly it was something just to shock the industry, especially the rap industry, because it was supposed to be a short-term thing. We get in, maybe do 2, 3 years in the industry, and then we're out.
I remember seeing interviews with Tupac saying that Public Enemy shocked the people.
Yes, because we actually took them on their first tour.
Now, were you growing up, your friends, your childhood friends was Flavor Flav?
And he lived on my block.
And how did he get in the band? How did he get in the band? Because he seemed like a crazy wild cat to hang out with.
So, like I said, I got to go back to our radio station at Adelphi. Flavor used to always hang out with us. We used to throw a lot of parties on Long Island. And he used to hang out, promote with us and all that other stuff. We gave him a show. So he had his own little radio show called, Flavor Flav and the Flavortrons. And, we hated the show. But it kept getting audience.
Yeah.
So from then, when Rick wanted to sign Chuck, all he wanted was Chuck. He didn't want nobody else. My brother said, nah, that's not going to work because, at the time there was a Chucky D at the time, there's a Heavy D, there's Schoolie, all these Ds. We needed something different. And by having a message in our music, which we knew the world wouldn't understand, we needed flavor. So they didn't want to sign Flavor. Chuck told Rick and Russell, you don't sign Flavor, there ain't no deal.
Like you had those out, what did you have? Fear the Black Planet?
That came late, but we had Yo Bummer's The Show was the first album.
Okay, what about Take the Nation by Millions?
Takes the Nation by Millions and Hold Us Back. That was
great.
The second album. So we was more like the guys that did the music. My brother had the
producer, right?
Yeah, my brother had the whole vision.
You produced what? Feel the Power and Bring the
Power,
Noise, right?
Yeah, it was Fight the Power.
Okay.
Everything on that Public Enemy did.
Okay.
But then we started doing other artists, like Ice Cube. So we did his first album.
Oh, really?
When he left NWA.
Yes, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so we did that, and it's kind of funny. So the new NWA movie that comes out, there's a scene that he portrays. He got an actor playing me, and I want to see what he's going to do with it.
See that.
So there's an actor playing me that's coming out. Me and my brother. I actually talked to the guy that played me. It was kind of funny. He's a comedian.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Now, what brought you? How did you get Anthrax in the video of The Noise? Was that after DNC put Aerosmith in it or no?
They was fans of Public Enemy, and they wanted to do a cover song. Because, most of our music, if you notice, is based off of heavy metal.
Oh, that's what I was saying. It just worked out perfectly.
That's what happens with suburban Long Island kids.
Now, what happened through the years, as the years went on? How come you left the band?
Well, we actually didn't leave. Everybody had their own ideas.
So it kind of just
kind of just moved off into different things, My brother started was running MCA Records, was president, and then all of a sudden, Chuck and them was going out on the road. Sometimes everybody just splits off and but we always was still together. And then, Chuck started doing other producers and stuff like that. I started doing a lot of independent stuff, and so does my brother. But I'm involved in a whole different level.
I hear you.
So more now the technology side has come in.
It's a whole different ballgame.
That's a whole different ballgame.
It ain't like when we were younger. Forget about it.
Nah, we was younger.
Selling tapes out of the back of the car.
Yeah, it's kind of fun. Now you go press a button. Then you got DJs pressing buttons. I'm like, that's not DJing.
But I feel bad for the artists today, especially the young generation. I mean, you can't even rely on selling records if you're not on the radio.
Oh, this is a whole nother dynamic now. It's like
it's good and it's bad.
It's kind of bad. And to me, it's kind of bad because they don't get the experience of what it is to sell. No, now, records doesn't sell anymore. No. So what now they have to do is partner up with brands. So now you see guys like Jay-Z is partnering up with Samsung. Samsung buys his album, gives him a couple of million, and they take the downloads, analytics.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah, if you're like that, not too many people can do that. If you're an independent artist, you have to grow your audience from the ground. Say that's another one.
No, that's cool. Listen, they don't know. Most of the people today, even in the rock and roll business, when they're recording, they don't even use live drums, which to me is tired.
I never use live drums.
But you're in a different genre.
I know.
You guys
the hip-hop game was about sampling.
Yeah.
You won't call it stealing.
You don't need that.
No, it was the whole.
But you're not going to see Led Zeppelin or Aerosmith or like Kiss or the Who doing computer drums.
No.
Right?
But see, the groups today, they don't even have the attitude that those groups had. And
look how long they lasted. Look at the Stones.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. I mean, that just goes to show you.
Keep pumping Keith Richards with new blood, and he's like a vampire.
He's the man.
He's great.
Oh, forget about it. Now, what new projects do you have currently working on right now?
Right
now,
now,
some stuff happening.
me and Chuck is putting together a Hall of Fame project. So it's it's only 3.
Yeah, well, let me tell everybody.
It's only four rap groups.
Let me interrupt you. These guys got inducted in the 2013 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Public Enemy. That was awesome.
Yeah, it's kind of awesome. That night was kind of awesome. Because I got to hang out with Rush.
Come on, didn't they sound great?
It's
All
like
of them.
Getty Lee, I was like, come on, man.
And listen,
we play their records at parties.
I watched all the hip hop and the rap cats in the audience. They were like, when they saw Rush play, they were digging it. They were like, look at these guys.
Because when they heard Tom Sawyer, they realized, hey, that's a break beat to us. You know, we used to play Tom Sawyer and rap on top of it.
Oh, really?
Yes, come on. And I mean, one of our albums is inducted into the Library of Congress. So, I mean, I guess this was the first time a whole album was inducted into the Library of Congress.
That's cool.
So,
Now,
yeah.
2 of your songs are in the top 500, I believe, in the Rolling Stone best
Fight the Power,
albums, right?
Yeah. Both of the albums in the top 500. You know, and we're in the top, me, the Bomb Squad, my brother and my cousin Eric and Chuck, we're in the top 50 producers of all time.
That's great.
You know, it's kind of unique, you know,
No,
come in and
definitely.
change the whole dynamic of the music
sure.
industry. I don't play an instrument though.
Not at all.
So I respect you band guys, man. I know a couple of notes.
Yeah, these guys are session players. I'm a little
they
rusty.
great, man.
These
They're
guys
like,
do it every day.
Yeah, he was all right. It was good, man.
Yeah, man. I've been playing since I'm 12, and I was in the music business all my life, but I've been away from it for a while, so I don't practice 5 days a week no more. I still play,
no, you don't have to.
but you can't, you don't practice, you lose your chops.
Yeah, you have a talk show now.
You know? Yeah, well, it is what it is. It's all good. Well, listen, where can people find your social media, Facebook?
You can on Facebook, Keith Shocklee. That's it, man. Keith Shocklee, my website, Keith Shocklee. Just type in Keith Shocklee and I'll come up.
And then you get shocked.
Yeah, you get shocked, man. You'll catch me with articles and videos with all kinds of people.
Well, listen, Keith, thank you so much for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
Definitely to come back in the future.
Yes.
And good health.
Pleasure.
Keith Shocklee.
Thank you.
All right. It's about that time of the night we have to say goodbye.